Hey, hello, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, how is everybody? I hope you are doing really well. And we will continue in this Python course today, and we will move to the next lecture, next class of next video tutorial of this Python course which we are doing. And today we're going to be learning about comments and readability of a code. What are comments? We'll discuss deep into it, and what is a readable code. Let's just jump to the subject, without wasting any time. So basically, if you talk about comments, then like we can start with, let's say if you write some code, let's say you create some project, or you create some project, and after a couple of months or 2 to 3 months, let's say 100 days, you do not understand that code yourself, or some other developer do not understand your code, then that code has problems, that code is not a successful code, you would say successful code, why? Because codes written once do not, like, they are not like क्या कहते हैं उसको eternal, क्या कहते हैं उसको यार, आकाशवाणी, है ना ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि भाई एक बार लिख दिया तो वही होगा, है ना. इट नीड्स कंटिन्यूस रीफैक्टरिंग, एनी कोड, है ना, any codes need continuous refactoring. So in order to do that refactoring, whether you will do or whether some other will do, one has to understand the code, and in order to understand the code we need to have some information about the code. So whenever we are writing some piece of code, let's say something, whatever, a is equals to 5, some program, let's say, then always mentions a statement which gives the information about the code which you are writing, and that statement is called comment. These statements are not interpreted by the interpreter, they are ignored. So how do we write a comment? How do we write a comment? A is equals to 5 plus 7. So we write it like this: hash program to add two numbers. Now this hash, whenever the interpreter encounters this hash, it skip this line. It understands, okay, this is a comment. This is for the developer to read, to understand what the code is doing, है ना. So that means, okay, I will be writing a program to add two numbers. So whatever code I write after this, है ना, even if I do not understand that, I surely have that information. Okay, this is a program which क्या कहते हैं उसको, which adds two numbers. Then let's perform some more manipulations. B is equals to 6, C is equals to 9, or then we can also say, okay, we can say this, let's do it some better. Let's do name of the customer, or let's say name of the account holder. Let's say we are like क्या कहते हैं उसको, we are creating a object for saving in the bank database. So this person is opening his new bank account, and this line describe, okay, this is the name of the account holder, what is the age of the account holder, what is the city where the account holder lives, है ना. So in this fashion, so we can have like comment like this, okay, this represents the city where account holder lives. ठीक है, cool है. So that is how the things are. Now after the code, if you write a comment, that means it's a single line comment, and it explains you, okay, this is how this is, like, in order to like give some short information about whatever you're writing. You can write this comment, you can write a comment here: program to create a क्या कहते हैं उसको, अकाउंटेंट होता है ना, डेटा object, something like this. So this gives an information about what we are doing ahead. This gives an information about what we are doing in that particular line. Cool. This is a single line comment. What is it? These are single line comments. इसको हटाते हैं. These are single line comments. We also have multi line comments. Multi-line comments. So what are multi-line comments? Multi-line comments means, let's say if I want to explain descriptively about subjectively or क्या कहते हैं उसको descriptively है ना, give some more information which requires more than a line. ठीक है. For instance, let's say age represents age of the account holder, name represents like this. ठीक है. So these are multi-line comments. We are giving information in multiple lines. So we can do it like this. Now we also have doc strings. Doc strings in programming, in Python programming. So what are doc strings? These are special comments used for what? These are special comments used for explaining about functions. Let me write it in a functions, modules, and yeah, function modules और क्या होगा? हाँ ठीक है, function and modules. So when you develop some applications, you require functions, है ना? We will learn about functions. Don't worry if you don't know. We will learn about modules. So whenever we are using a function, है ना? Whenever we are using a function or a module, we need to describe something about the function, and that require multiple lines, है ना? So in that case, we use this triple quote string. So here I can write the paragraph which whatever I want to write. Okay, this function is adds two numbers कुछ भी मतलब whatever you want to write, and adds two numbers where one of the number is integer, another number is float. अब देखो, whatever you are writing in this triple quote string, it will appear as it is, like it will appear as it is. Like इसमें ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको multiple वो क्या कहते हैं उसको लगानी पड़ेंगी, multiple उसमें you don't need to use multiple hashtags here, है ना? Just use this triple string, and whatever you want to explain, write inside it, है ना? So you can also replace this multi-line comment with this doc string. So wherever you are, let's say you require multi-line comment, है ना, in order to explain a single snippet of code, you can use this doc string. In explaining modules, when you are writing modules, है ना, for while you are developing some application, then also this doc string is used excessively. So the main purpose, the whole purpose of this these comments is to document your code. So when you are writing an application, you need to use these comments regularly, like consistently, है ना? Consistently use करो इन comments को, so that someone after let's say couple of months, or even you yourself after couple of months, if reads your code, it is easy for the person to understand what you are actually doing. ठीक है? So that is why these comments are really are very crucial to understand as a developer, है ना? So वो क्या कहते हैं उसको कि ठीक है, हो गया. And Yeah, that's all. I think in this video we will also discuss. Do we have anything else? Yeah. So these commands actually increases the readability of your code, है ना? Readability. Readability means your code is easy to understand, है ना? Easy to understand, easy to modify. Second is a consequence of the first. And what else? Easy to read, understand, read. That is your readability thing. So following these basic practices, right, documenting your code well, writing simple codes, है ना, as makes your code more readable, makes your code more readable. So now, so what do we say कि good code works, क्या कहते हैं, good code works, great code speaks for itself, ऐसा कुछ कीवर्ड, speaks for itself, yeah. Now there is a difference between this coder and this coder or programmer or developer. This one writes a code which just works, it solves the problem. This one writes the code which speaks for itself, है ना? So that someone else who comes and see your code can understand that well in minimum amount of time, and this code actually is better than the previous one, not the code which is not documented. Okay, so that's all about the comments. It's a very critical topic, so I expect you people, after you write programs, from now onwards, whenever you write a program, try to document your code. Make it a good habit that you document your code when you are programming while sitting at your home. Yeah, if you are giving contests, है ना, if you are giving coding contests, then you should skip this practice, because you are not supposed to write comments to the in the coding competitions. Yeah, until unless it is some hiring contest. Like in some hiring contests I have seen, they expects you to write some documented code, well documented code. Yeah, there you should document your code well. But in code forces, code chef contests, you are not supposed to write these practices, है ना? Those platforms are not checking your developer skills. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you got good clarity about the comments and how it makes your code more readable, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.